Alright. Finally, academics reacts to Meek Mill addressing the matching outfits with Diddy and the fraud lawsuit.
Slightly a sidebar.
Finally,
and I don't know how long it took for us to get this, but Meek Mill. We finally got Meek Mill, who is now giving a definitive answer about a few things, right? Now, remember when he was accused of supposedly fucking Diddy or Diddy fucking him? He would answer every other question, but
that's crazy,
Diddy, right? And by the way, he still didn't.
Like, what kind of rumor is that, bro? Like, with these conspiracy and these rumors, like, they might actually be true, bro. You never know these days. Like, the fuck? That's crazy.
But for him, maybe he's like, yo, nah, what the fuck? That's not a real
some
question.
Crazy
right?
shit. Meek
now,
Mill
he did
fucking
address
Diddy
him
or Diddy fucking
mentioned,
Meek Mill, what?
And he wasn't mentioned by name, but he was mentioned by, this description. It was in Lil Rod's lawsuit. It said the person in question is a popular rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. Well, the only person that we know is Meek Mill, and they also said the person was from Philly. There's only one popular rapper from Philly that dated Nicki Minaj. It would be Meek. And it basically said Meek was on some gay shit, right? Meek finally has now answered, it seems, okay? So here we go. Where's the answer? Unless I think he may have deleted that. Let me just go to Instagram then. So he says, in the midst of the Diddy on federal trial, I want to bring back up Lil Rod and his lawsuit that was dropped. His lawsuit was not dropped. That's actually very incorrect. His lawsuit has not been dropped, Meek. This is something
or the bad look, man, or the bad look.
Stupidity, right? His lawsuit, some of the allegations were not allowed to go forward. For example, there's an allegation of civil RICO. The judge said, you can't bring that into this. What you have claimed as a civil racketeering
I feel like Meek might be innocent though, key, because why the hell would he do that shit?
Civil
Meek too smart for that shit.
So they rejected that, and I think they rejected another not charge, but allegation. But the lawsuit still exists. He says, he never said my name, but these blogs amplified the whole agenda against me. That's the thing with Meek, yo. Like, reading is, for a nigga that love to type, and you got to read what he got to say, and he could barely spell, how the fuck don't he like to read whatever he's speaking about? Nobody just
academics loves clowning this nigga, bro.
The guy alleged, again, we could pull up, I think I still have it, like, it's going to be Ronnie Jones. Ronnie.
Oh,
Rod. Yeah, I'll find it right now on the side. Like, it's in plain letters. Like, one thing with people like Meek is they like being victims, and not only like being victims, it's one of those situations where you have to fact check them. You got to fact check them with the truth, because they'll spin back around, and years later they'll be like, "Oh, that never happened." You know what I mean? Like, no, it did. Let's see, where is this Rodney Jones lawsuit?
Damn, academics researching on his ass.
Okay, these were the first early ones. I'm gonna find in a second.
Academics is Meek Mill's worst nightmare.
Rodney Jones. Again, and by the way, I want to put it out there. I don't got no issues with Meek. I told y'all Hip Hop Police has inquired, and people who are associated with him reached out, and I was just like, listen, we could just ignore each other to ignore each other. You get what I'm saying? Could I find let me find the lawsuit for y'all. I know it's here somewhere.
Academics on his ass.
Okay, and by the way, the order on what was dropped was this. Just to, we want to stay factual here. The plaintiff, so this is the Rodney Jones versus Sean Combs. What was dropped is they said the suit alleging racketeer influence and corrupt organization, which is a RICO. Remember, there's RICO in a civil sense is very different than RICO in a federal criminal sense, okay? Well, federal RICO's civilly just different from federal RICO's criminally. So they kicked this out, and they said the Trafficking Victims Protection. It said based on before the court a motion filed to dismiss.
How do you even think it's get to the point of breaching RICO's,
the judge then
What the hell you gotta do?
Let me see. The judge then
Ding, 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 ding.
sorry. Yeah, I think they kick out emotional distress as well. Let me just go to the end. Conclusion. For the foregoing reasons, the Combs defendant's motion to dismiss is granted in part and denied in part. The motion to dismiss the RICO claims and negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress and contract claims, those are the motion to dismiss those are granted. It's also granted as to Jones' TVPA claims against Combs Global, which means he could sue them, and the motion is otherwise denied. So the other things are still in play. They're still in play. Okay.
Bro, the lawsuit, like,
find,
I don't even know, bro.
Can I find the
It's a
original
whole different
lawsuit?
level.
I just want to bring up the original lawsuit, chat. This might be it. This might be it. Yep, I think I got it. And I want to remind y'all, bloggers, because Meek really has his adversarial attitude with the blogs. He thinks they're out to get him. Like, we wake up, we're like, no, we got to get Meek Mill today. Like, today is all about no. If this is the Rodney Jones versus Sean Combs, look, they sued everybody in their book. Look, right?
Damn.
By the way, she provided a
Lucian
affidavit.
Grange
She got
too?
dropped. Justin still in the lawsuit.
Damn, he sued everyone. Lucian Grange, I still need to know about this nigga Lucian Grange, because Lucian Grange, I feel like he acts like a hero, but deep down, there's something there.
Lucian Grange, UMG violated the lawyer for putting Lucian Grange's name in there. Christina Coram is still in there, and they removed UMG, Lucian, Motown, and Love Records is still in it, and Combs Global Enterprise is still in it. So when you go down,
Love Records is
what you'll
crazy,
see
man.
is an allegation of, we could just look. He is a rapper. Is a footnote that identified it as Meek. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. That said it was Meek, right? Pause on that picture.
Ooh.
And it was
No way.
here.
Where's he getting these court
Where's
documents
the
from anyway?
fifth footnote? Fifth footnote. Remember, this is after they said Combs went as far as to share a video of Stevie J anally penetrating a white man. Like, what the fuck?
What? That's crazy, brother.
Where's number 5? Hold on. Okay, give me 1 second.
What? That's crazy.
Okay.
What?
Mr. Combs informed Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. Rapper 5 is this Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. So
That's
again,
crazy. That's actually crazy.
Meek needs to respond to Lil Rod, or Lil Rod made this up. You know, I don't think Lil Rod's reputation is the best right now. I think he kind of looked like he capped on a bunch of stuff. Did he tell the truth on certain stuff? I don't know.
This
But
nigga Meek
it's not
might
the
want to
blogs
kill him
that
for
make
doing
it
that
up.
shit.
And I
What
have
the
to
hell?
continually point that out because
That's crazy, brother.
Meek
That's
has a problem
crazy.
with the truth and reading usually. So he basically says he never said my name, but these blogs amplify the whole agenda against me. No, he basically says your name. You're a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He claimed you slept with Diddy. We didn't claim it. He did. It's still in the. This is going to be in the federal courtroom for life. He claims, and by the way, here's the thing. If I was Meek, you know, first of all, I would send him back to school, number one, because you just can't be this. Come on. Anyway, beyond that, what I would say to Meek is, not only should you respond, and you should have responded immediately and say, yo, come on, I'm not gay, I've never slept with Diddy, I've never done anything sexual in or around Diddy's environment, number one. Number two, I would, bro, isn't Rock Nation Meek's friends? Rock Nation defends the hell out of, what's her name? Meg Thee Stallion. Get with Alex Shearer or whoever else and have them try to see if there's legal recourse against Lil Rod from making this allegation that pretty much puts you in the crosshairs of having
crazy situation.
You
like,
need
what
to
the
sue
hell?
Lil Rod. That's what
This
you have to do.
crazy,
You have to try to
brother.
find a way to sue him or get him to clear it up. He's
what
the
I'm
one who
hearing
made
right
the
now.
allegation. Okay? You see
It's
how
crazy
Jay-Z
shit.
handled this shit. Jay-Z wasn't playing about shit. So, you know, again, you're too rich to just be on Twitter just saying incorrect stuff, I think. He says he never said my name, but these blogs amplified the whole agenda against me. My culture, don't believe it, but it's an attack on my brand. I want to get to the bottom of it. No, in this type of case, we don't want to get to the bottom of nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay,
Word.
No, no. He said just to put on public.
Damn, that's crazy. Nah, Meek, that's crazy. Can't even.